Hi, my name is Alice Michel, and I'm a PhD candidate at the University of California, Davis. I'm in Dr. Damian Caillo's lab in the Animal Behavior Graduate Group. Our lab focuses on studying social behavior and movement in group living animals. Particularly for elusive, rare animals, it can be tricky to observe these aspects of behavior in the wild. But luckily, we can use clues. So one such clue is communication, and that's what I study. One of the most popularized forms of animal communication is the chest beat of a male gorilla. If you've watched nature documentaries or even action movies, you've probably encountered it. But in fact, our understanding of the context and function of gorilla chest beating is still unclear. So we know that gorillas chest beat as part of a dominance display during up-close encounters like the one shown here. However, in some high-density populations of western lowland gorillas, chest beating can be heard regularly at night. And this is what that sounds like. So this isn't just a one-off, but on a given night, chest beats can be heard coming from seemingly different directions, seeming to echo around the forest, and sometimes continuing for hours, according to anecdotes shared by local hunters as well as my own experience working in these forests. Gorillas are diurnal, like us, and they sleep at night, like us, in nests that they build alongside their group mates. So this suggests that chest beats may predominantly have evolved to be so loud, in fact, they can be heard over a kilometer away, due to a function in long distance between group communication. Our goal is to learn more about gorilla society by examining when and why they chest beat, in other words, by eavesdropping on them. And so if it is between group communication, we have a few hypotheses for why they might do this, relating to hypothesis 1, sexual selection, or competition between males and trying to attract females. Or it could relate to ecological competition over food resources between groups. Or it could be about affiliation with groups that are in a hierarchical level above just the group level, so an extended social network and not about competition at all. In other words, trying to keep in touch with known individuals. So my work takes place in the only community reserve in the Republic of Congo, the Lactality Community Reserve. We use passive acoustic monitoring coupled with deep learning models, coupled with acoustic localization, and finally, genotyping individual chest-beating gorillas with support provided by ARCs, in particular for this step of the project, in order to disentangle these hypotheses. And so by developing these methods, we're trying to better understand a unique form of animal communication. And our goal is to better understand gorilla society overall, and then be well equipped to design conservation strategies for gorillas and the forests they, other wildlife, and people rely upon. So you can find out more at my poster, and thank you all so much for listening. And I just want to say thank you very much to the ARCS Foundation for supporting this work and making this project possible. So thank you.